Namaste, everyone. This is going to be our weekend flow and Ashtanga Vinyasa mix. Please know I'm not planning on using props like blocks, but I know there's days and times where I want to use them and I need to use them. And if that's the day for you, then please pull them into your practice. Please bring in a bolster if you need it, a blanket if you want to land it underneath your knees or your sits bones or anything that's feeling a little heavier on the hardwood floor. And I will meet you on the mat. Let's begin standing at the very top portion. So standing near the front side of your mat, looking down and grounding your feet, stacking your legs, drawing up through your navel, letting go in the shoulders, and holding your head up high. Find a drishti point with your gaze, something to look at that's steady and unmoving. Bring your hands now to Anjali Mudra. Allow the thumbs to press into the center of the chest. Close your eyes. Activate your throat by constricting the muscles through the throat as if you were drinking from a straw. As you're sucking the breath in and allowing it to pour out, you'll start to hear and develop an audible sound. It can sound like a whisper or the ocean wave. We're going to turn this into the oceanic breath, and we're going to allow the movement to bring fluidity to the body. Let's begin. Inhale. Take the arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold to your Uttanasana. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway up. Exhale, plant your palms, step it back, and immediately drop. Inhale, build to your back bend. And exhale, roll it over your feet. Press into your hands, really stretch through your arms and back. Holding downward facing dog. Listening to the rhythm of your breath. Listening to the sound of the breath. On your next inhale, let's carry the feet all the way up, lifting halfway up. And then exhale, pour down. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, Samastitihi. Hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, uplift. And then exhale, you're dropping to that low push-up, shoulders cross past the wrists before you hinge from the elbows. Inhale, straighten out your arms, lift the pelvis off the floor and up dog. Exhale, use core control to roll you into downward facing dog. And here we breathe. Here we remember the importance of the breath. And we wait for that next inhale to allow us to walk it through to Ardha Uttanasana. And then exhale, roll down, Uttanasana. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, Samasthiti. Again, salutation A. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hinge from the waist. Bowing in half. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Shoulders back away from the ears. Exhale, clench your palms. Step it back. Crank it forward and lower. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hold and breathe. Let your breath sound like the ocean breeze. Inhale, feet land at the top, however you'd like to arrive. Exhale, let go. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, Samasthiti. We're moving into B. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Chaturanga, that low push-up. Inhale, lift into your back bend. Exhale, roll it on back. Inhale, right foot steps through, back heel grounds down, warrior one. Exhale, come back into the flow. Once you arrive, down dog again, inhale, left foot steps through, back heel grounds down, arms float up. Exhale, coming to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Find your breath. The breath is the reins. The reins to slow the mind down. The reins to slow the heart down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana chair. Exhale, Samasthiti. Another beat. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, uplift the head and heart. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, roll it back. Inhale, right foot leads to Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, hands down and drop and hover. Inhale, open your heart and throat. Exhale, inverts. Inhale, left foot steps through, warrior one. Exhale, release. Drop it down. Inhale, build some flexibility in the spine with up dog. And then exhale. Create some traction through the spine. And down dog. Control your breath. Meditate on the breath. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samasthiti. One more B. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. In and look out, and lower down. Elbows clip into the side body there. The elbows still stay close to the body in up dog. And then exhale, you back away from them on down dog. Right foot steps through. Warrior one. Exhale. Coming back into the flow. Left foot leads. Warrior one. Back into the flow. Pausing here with your head in between the arms. Looking back beyond the feet. Let this cleanse the lens of our perception. Cleanse the lens so that we have pure insights, clarity, access to that higher state of consciousness. Inhale, coming forward with the feet, lengthening the spine. Exhale, drape down. Inhale, bent knees, arms lift. Exhale, Samasthiti. All right, set the feet apart. Let your hands wrap around your waist, arch back. Exhale, forward fold. Loop the first two fingers around each big toe. Lower the head more. Feels like you're trying to look up toward your belly button. Inhale, lift the head, look out. Exhale, flip your hands, stack them underneath your feet. And then bow your head in. Same way as you just did in that previous pose. Same pattern with the breath. Then release your hands, stack them around your waist. Come on up, feet together, then stand off to the right. Turn your right foot, lengthen your arms. Create length over that right leg, and then windmill the right hand down, left arm up, triangle pose. Inhale, come up. Right foot turns in, left foot turns out. Push back into the hips, reach out over the left leg. When you're ready, bring the left hand down, right arm up. Inhale, coming up to stand. Exhale, relax your arms, pivot your feet. Right foot's gonna face the short edge side of the mat. Offset your left foot, square the hips. Left arm up. Exhale, spin towards that front foot, and then carry the right arm overhead. Pull the right hip back. Squeeze it in towards yourself. Making you stay longer than you would like. All right, let's come out. Woo. All right. Left foot turns, right foot offsets, left hand to the waist, right arm up. Exhale. Bring the right hand down. Remember, you can use a block. And left arm reaches up. Then the left hip slides back and tucks in. Trying to open up that left side of your waist. Trying to open up the left side of your ribs. Trying to open up the breath of life. And yes, staying a little longer than we would like. All right, hand down. Bring it up. Whew. Step it forward. Hands to heart. Side angle. Step to the right. Right foot turns out. Knee lunges. Arm stacks. Left arm can be straight up or rinse the shoulder and carry it across the ear. Keep your head between the shoulders. Inhale up. Turn your right foot. Rotate your left foot. Lunge the knee. Stack the elbow. Right arm up or wrench the shoulder as you carry it across the ear. This is probably one of my favorite poses. This one never gets old to me. Inhale, coming up. Left foot turns, right foot turns all the way to the short edge side. And we're going to come down to the back knee today. And we're going to prop the elbow here. Take the other hand to join the other hand. But then notice if you dump, right? A lot of people do. So use that arm as leverage to lift, lift, lift through the belly. Lift, 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 and churn through the chest. And maybe turn your head and gaze over that right shoulder. Exhale, unwind. Now, curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, spin, let your feet be square, and let your hands come to the middle and bow your head down. Squeeze your elbows in. Lift through the knees. Widen through your seat. And receive at your crown. All right, we're gonna bring the head up, turn the feet the other direction. Go ahead and drop the back knee, shin foot. Bring the elbow to stack. Feel that twist already occurring through your belly, okay? And then the palms join. But then again, we don't want the thumbs to be way up here near the shoulder. We want to lift, 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 turn, turn, turn. And then make sure you're not cranking so hard that you can't breathe. Still want to be able to breathe slowly and deeply. In and out through the nose, still creating that audible sound. Exhale, unwind. Take your hands to the floor. Tuck and lift the back knee. Spin your feet. Walk your hands to the right. And you're going to loop each first two fingers, the peace mudra, around the big toes. Your elbows are going to slide forward. Doing 2 different variations of this pose today. We did A, this is D. Now walk your hands forward, hands to the hips, come on up. All right, from here, take the fingertips behind your back, wiggle them together. Turn your right foot, offset your left foot, turn and square your hips. Open up the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Over the right leg, gazing towards the big toe. Inhale, coming up. Try to keep your hands together. Turn the feet. Open. Whew. Open the chest. And then tilt down. Make everything nice and tight as you forward fold. Listen to your breath. Inhale, coming up. Release your hands and step your back foot forward. All right. When you're ready, picking up the right knee, clasping it with your hands. Lower the right foot, shift your weight. Pick up your left knee. Hold it. Concentrate. We're doing different balancing poses today. We're going to go into dancing Shiva next. So you're opening your right hand, your right side, picking up the right foot to catch it at the big toe side. Left arm up. Exhale, hinge forward, but shine your heart forward too. Push the foot into your back hand. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Second side, dancing Shiva. Standing on the right, turn your left palm open. Catch the big toe side of the foot. Drop the knee, thighs parallel. Right arm up. When you're ready, become the cosmic dancer. Inhale up. Exhale, foot down. Hands to prayer. Inhale, arms circle up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, back heel down. You're coming out to warrior one, but in the exalted manner. Palms together, head back, gaze up. Urdhva Drishti, Hasta Drishti. That means upward gaze, hand gaze. Hands down, pivot your feet, facing the backside of your mat. Exalt the warrior. Coming into warrior two, left knee in the lead. Still facing the back of your mat. Inhale, straighten that leg, turn that foot. Rotate your right foot, lunge the right knee. Now facing the front. Hold and breathe. Exhale, hands down, spin off the back heel. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring the knees down. Spin your heels out in front. Lift the arms overhead. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. You're lengthening your belly over your thighs. You're lengthening your sternum out over the knees. You're lengthening your neck out over your shins. Lengthening out through the legs, through the heels of the feet. Inhale up. Exhale, hands back, knees bent. Inhale, lift. Exhale, touch down. Left leg out. Right foot in. Arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Janushasana. Whole body breathe. Inhaling up. Catch the underside of that right foot. Bring it to half Padmasana. Let that right arm circle around. Ooh, I can't even catch it today, but that's okay. Left arm overhead. Exhale, forward fold. If you want the head to hang, you can stretch the right side of your neck. The traditional route is looking out over the toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Gaze up. Left hand crosses over to the bent knee. Right arm reaches overhead. And then sway to your left. If you have the flexibility, take the right fingertips to tap the tips of the toes. Picking up that right arm so that you can gaze up underneath. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, cross that foot over. Hug it in. Twist to the right. The sage twist. Exhale, release. All right. Right leg out, arms lift. Exhale, Paschimottanasana ×2. Feed yourself oxygen. Let your lungs truly inflate, where it actually makes your back lift up. And then let your lungs deflate so that you feel your whole upper body drop. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands back. Bend the knees. Inhale, tuck and lift. Reverse table or altar pose. Exhale, sits bones touch down. Right leg reaches out. Left foot, inner thigh. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, coming up. Catch the underside of the foot, bring it over to half lotus. Take that left arm, circle it around behind your back. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. It's okay. Right arm up. Exhale, release. Bow the head. And then halfway lift, gaze up. Right hand to bent knee, left arm lifts up. Exhale, sway over. And maybe catch the toes. Kind of like a rainbow shape through your side body, like you're creating an archway. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, get that foot on over to lift the knee, hug it in, and wind your way to the left. All right, we're coming out of the twist. We're gonna bring the feet together, hands behind the back, and just wobble the knees, lifting them up and down. And after you flutter several times over, bring your hands to the feet, and you're gonna keep your spine as straight as possible so that you can really feel the work and stretch in the inseam of your thighs. You can even reach your arms out in front and have piano hands. Inhale, coming up. Bring the knees more together. Back up, lift your feet, arms reach out. Navasana. Feet together. Lift the chest. Fold again. Walk it out if you'd like. Baddha Konasana. Perfectly acceptable to be here. Especially if your knees are higher, you're not going to be able to go as low. So please just, it's not about appearance. It's about the experience, the feeling. All right, coming up. Knees together. Hands are going to go up underneath. And we're going to try to lift the feet and straighten the legs. All right, feet down. And we're going to lower to the back. I need to create some space here. We're going to tag the first two fingers around the right big toe and slide the left leg out in front. We're doing the supine version of Padangusthasana today. Now, obviously, if you can't grab your foot, hold the back of your thigh, hold the back of your calf. You can also use a yoga strap. Now slowly open the leg to the right. Take your left hand to hold down that left hip. Push out through the left heel. Press down through your left thigh. That right foot should hover. We're trying to keep the pelvis pretty level. Inhale, bring the leg up. Float and hover your left leg and point your left foot. Pierce the navel in, pull the left arm forward, and lift your head up towards your knee. Exhale, lower the left leg, lower the left hand. Scoop the head up again towards the knee. And release. Second side, left leg lifts. Tag that big toe if you can. Supine variation of Padangusthasana. Open to be and plug down that right hip. Press out through the right heel. Drop low through your right thigh. I'll show you real quick what you don't want to see, right? This is level. Boom. Did you see that right hip lift? My right butt cheek isn't even on the floor anymore. That left foot's tapping down. But that's the wonky version. This is the aligned version. All right, bring the leg up. Hover your right foot, point to your right toes. Draw in through your core, lift the head up towards the knee, hover the right hand. Drop your right foot, drop your right hand, pull the navel in, lift your head up higher. Exhale, descend. All right, we're bending the knees. Arms beside us, lifting to bridge. You can rock the shoulders under the body. Squeeze the glutes. Roll the thighs in. Breathe down into your belly. So active in your feet, active in your legs, active in your glutes, active in your arms. Active with your shoulders, active with your breath, active with your focus. And then flip the hands over the shoulders, push down through your palms and lift. Urdhva Dhanurasana or Chakrasana, wheel pose, or upward bow. Exhale, come down to the back of your head, neck. Bring your arms back beside you, bridge. Let go, lower slowly. You may have to lift your heels. Drop down to the sacrum. And once the sacrum's down, hug your knees to your chest. I don't do that pose a lot anymore. You're probably thinking, we haven't done that pose in a while. It's because I discovered I have a degenerative disc. But it actually felt good today. I think it's because we held that bridge longer. All right, let's drop the feet down. I want to give you an opportunity to, explore your final inversion. So maybe you want shoulder stand with plow pose. Maybe you want your shoulder stand with your fish pose. I'm going to go for headstand to child's. I'm going to do the Shastasana 1 variation where the hands interlace, elbows line up underneath the shoulders, and then plug in your core, create your cat, stretch back, cradle the head, crawl the knees in, curl the toes under, walk the feet forward, and I'm curling up today. You may want to lift or pike or curl. And down. Taking your counter pose. And we'll finish in Shavasana. So feel free to take any position. Take 3 big breaths. And then let the breath go. You watch your next inhale come in. Bring your attention up from your feet, traveling up through each leg. And as you exhale, imagine the out breath Just taking with it any and all stress, tension, fatigue, or illness away. On your next in breath, follow it from the pelvic floor, across the hips, up the back, down through the belly, chest, releasing with the out breath any and all stress, tension, fatigue, or illness away. On your next inhale, breathe in through the palms, all the way up through each arm and into the shoulders. And as you exhale, visualize you're sending with it any and all stress or tension, fatigue or illness away. Next in breath, feel it entering the opening of the nose, up to the bridge of the nose, to the root of the nose and beyond. Going through the face, up to the head. Imagine as you're breathing out, it's carrying with it any and all stress or tension, fatigue or illness away. Affirming mentally within, I am a sovereign being. I am free. I am free. Next inhale, stretch your arms overhead and pull your feet together. Stretch long. As you exhale, draw the knees into your belly, chest. Roll away to your right side. Push down into your left hand. The light in me honors and bows to the light within each of you.